News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Starting out tonight with the looking at on top of Old Baldy with all the snow along through there, as well as the golf course down below. Of course, they had overcast for most of the day, which was the case of a lot of places. But of course, Boise did have some sunshine there for a while. I just didn't show you this, so I'll toss this in right now. The peak wind gusts. Boise did have a peak wind gust up to 32 miles an hour. You see 38 miles an hour for Mountain Home, so they're rather strong through there. 44 miles an hour for Twin Falls, so no wonder all of the wind chills that we have around the area. Just want to help you understand this. This is the futurecast of the entire Northwest. 2 players that we're looking at here. You've got the storm system over here to the east. That was our snow this morning. The low is now over northern Utah. That's starting to push to the south. Our temperatures will change a little bit and come up. We could even get close to 50 degrees, if not Sunday and Monday of next week, as we've got another storm system that pulls in here from the west. So let's watch this. As you can see, here's the storm system that pulls down. This is going to be by tomorrow. Now, when we get into tomorrow, we're not going to have much of an effect on this. We're still going to have the influence of this storm. So expect another cold, breezy day with wind chills. Finally, this storm comes in as we get into Thursday and Friday. That will likely help us to see the winds die down just a little bit. You'll notice that as it pushes in, it breaks up along the coastline. A portion of this energy going south, a portion of it going north and missing us. That was the situation, well, even last year. As we talked about here just a little while ago, that we had all of this snow up through December, and then January it dried out on us. What saved us last year was the spring rains. We're hoping that that's not the case, that we still see more snow, but we see that same kind of pattern that's taking place with some of these storm systems, and it's continuing already this late into the month of February. So looking at this is a closer look as you look at our satellite and radar, and still over here to the east, you have friends over in Pocatello, east of Twin Falls. They're still getting some snow, so that's where the snow's at. We're left with this cold northerly flow. But it's interesting with this storm, that flow out to the north, as you look at the clouds, still come down even into northern California. So most places along the west coast are below normal now, at least down through northern California. And here's that next storm that I was talking about that's out there to the west. Eventually, that will get a backup of some more storminess. And as we see more storms coming in, first part of next week, we have that next chance of maybe a snow shower here in the valley. Hopefully more than just make the road slick, but maybe something that could do for us, especially in the mountains. So when you look at temperatures for tomorrow, highs will be around freezing for the Magic Valley, below freezing for most of the Magic Valley the Central Mountains, and temperatures will be down to the single digits to near 0, down around 5 degrees. Long Valley through here, see 5-6 degrees for the low at night. Here in the valley, we've got temperatures down into the 20s. Tomorrow, we could be as warm as 44 degrees, 42 to 44, but still kind of breezy with the winds. So we'll still have the wind chill. So it remains dry, as you see. We run all the way through here through Saturday, Sunday night into Monday. That could be a couple of changes, and that's where we have the possibility of some rain or snow late Monday into Tuesday. And the temperatures, if you notice, they stay about the same, but they do come up with that next storm up to as much as 50 degrees on Monday, Tuesday about 47, so it looks pretty good here for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but then the temperatures come back down again. So this gets us close to the end of February, which doesn't really show us a lot of changes from what we have right now. It comes up a little bit, but then we get back to some of those chilly conditions. Hey, we're going to be back with more news in just a moment.